Hello, good evening again. Uh, got more notes on playoff stuff. See that? This is good commissioner work. I should get a raise or some shit. Alright, so let's not even look at how horrible I did last week. It was disgusting. Nasty. Ugh. Is there a... What is last week's scores? Yeah. So, I sucked horribly. So did, Dad and Jen. Ginger didn't do very well. Let's see. Either did Ashlyn, Mike Atkins didn't do very well either. Ryan Cobb / Emily Cobb. I have no idea who's playing your team. If you both are, who knows? Maybe they're just messing around. God, I don't even know. But yeah, Chris came out of nowhere and had a high-scoring week. It was pretty useless because he played Ashlyn, who sucked. Yeah, it was just a bad week overall for most of us, which I guess I can take that as a saving grace because I sucked horribly. At least Jen did worse than me. Let's all remember that. Yeah, back to playoff stuff. The fun things. So my notes. In the East, basically it comes down to Rachel and Jen. Jen still has to play Ginger, while Rachel's hardest game is Ashlyn. If you look at history, Rachel, you're probably going to win the division, although it could be anyone's game. Depends on who drops more. In the West, let's move over to the West. In the West, we got Chris has basically taken control of his own destiny in this. The only way that Will there's two ways that Will can win this. If Chris loses both games, or if, that's basically it, because Chris is currently beating Will in points. They have a head-to-head match at the final game, which is going to be interesting, because if they both win next week and both go into the head-to-head matchup, then it'll be whoever wins that game. However, if Will wins next week and Chris loses, and then Chris beats Will, then they'll still be tied in rank, and Chris will probably have outscored Will just by virtue of where they're at right now. So, and the tiebreaker is total points 4. So that's going to be an interesting one. It looks like they're going to have a division show-off on the final week, which will be quite interesting. Drama, fun stuff. In somewhere else, Ginger has all but locked up the division. Basically, she has to lose both of her games, where I have to win both of my games, and I have to outscore her in the final 2 weeks by, if she drops both of her games, then I'm going to take it, if I win both of my games. But it's probably not going to happen, so Ginger, congratulations. I unofficially declare you the victor of somewhere else. Well, you get the official probably next week. You just need to win the one more game. So that's basically the first 3 spots. Second 3 spots are overall rank. Ginger has the best overall, with only dropping 3 games. Rachel and Jen have the next best record, only dropping 4 games. Me, the Cobbs, Chris, Will, and Dad have all dropped 5 games. And Ashlyn has dropped 6. So that's going to be interesting how that goes down. Then looking at points, I am the leader at 1090, followed by Ginger at 1005, Chris 997, Rachel 982, Ashlyn 964, Will 914, Mike 901, Aaron 896, and Dad 865. Everyone else is pretty much SOL on points. So basically, here's how it boils down to all those numbers, blah blah blah. To get into the playoffs, Ginger needs to win 1 more game. That is it. She just needs to win 1 more game, and she's in the playoffs, most likely at the number 1 spot. To get in the playoffs, all I have to do is hold my point lead. I can basically drop 150 points relative and still make it. So I should be good. Fingers crossed. Or I can possibly get in on schedule alone. We'll see. For the Cubs to get in, they basically have to win out, and then hope that they can get in with their record, because they do not have really enough points to get into the 6th place spot. And Ginger's already pretty much secured the division, so they just need to win out and hope other people drop games. Aaron, for you to get in, you have a super slim chance of getting in the 6th place spot if you have some epic point spreads in his last 2 games. Very slim chance. You'll probably rule out next week. Sucks to be you. Chris, basically all you have to do is beat Will. If you beat Will, you're pretty much in. Will, I already went over how you can get in. Beat Chris with lots of points, or have Chris lose both of his games and you win both your games. That'd be awesome. Ashlyn, your biggest chance of getting in is going to be lots and lots of points. Because you are so many games behind with the 5 and 6 record, you're probably not going to get in there. You losing to Chris, you pretty much lost your division right there. And yeah, so sucks to be you to score lots of points. That's your only chance. You aren't that far behind. You have 964. You are currently in 5th place on points. So given that, basically, you really hope that I can score or win my games and get in by placing, and then you can hold on to your top spot. And Ginger, Chris, and Rachel take their initial spot. So you better hope that I win a lot. So root for me. What do we got? Mike, you still have a chance. Better win than Aaron. You currently have, what is that? 5 more points than Aaron. And your only shot in hell is to get in there with points. So you need to score a lot of points. But you are better than your lady friend right there for now. Rachel, basically just win out and you've got it. You have more points than Jen, so you win that tiebreaker. You just need to outbeat Jen. Jen, you have to win both games, pretty much, unless Rachel completely drops it. And yeah, if you keep on winning games, you'll get in via either beating out Rachel or with your record. Same thing with Rachel. If you happen to lose your division, your record's probably get you in anyway. Dad, you have to win out with some big points. You are currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th place in terms of ranking, because I have you written at the bottom of my 6-5 group, because you're welcome. And so it's basically tied for 4th in the thing. So if you win out, you'll be fine. You have, well, you're doing worse than both Aaron and Mike with total points. Although you have a pretty decent win streak, so that's pretty good. But your running back's not coming back, so suck it. Mikey Atkins, you're fucked. You're not in the playoffs. Not happening. Sorry. Yeah, that's the thing to happen. It'll be interesting. It'll be fun. There's my notes. Fuck it. All that shit. There'll be more conclusive things next week, but you guys all know what you need to do. Score points, win games. It's literally not going to change a single bit of strategy you do. I would recommend that you guys look into trades, maybe. That'd be fun things. Interesting thing you can do if you go to, I think it's My Team and Trading Block. And here you can list, like right now, I have Larry Fitzgerald in the block with Marshawn Lynch and DeMarco Murray as you cannot take them. Sucks. You can edit this. You can tell what positions that you need, what positions you have available for trade. You can mark each guy as on the block or untouchable. And basically what this will do is allow you to look at other players or other people and say, maybe I needed to tight end, and maybe Zach Ertz is better than my current tight end. I doubt it because Aaron's a selfish little fantasy football player, and I doubt she'd be putting up a good tight end right now. Although I actually have like really shitty tight ends. That might actually be a good trade. We'll see, Aaron. We'll see. But it allows us to communicate that. I recommend that everybody go and fill this out. I should have recommended this a while ago. Aaron mentioned it. No one listened to Aaron, so yeah. Let's do that. Trades, shit, winning stuff. Bye. Did it stop? It didn't stop. Stop.